Hey guys, and welcome back to this IdleOn account update. And first off, I managed to finally finish getting all of the pets. This has taken quite some time, but I finally managed to do it somehow. And there we go, I got the hedgehog, which was the last pet that I needed. And now we are finally done with, well, that part of the pet thing. So, and I've also hit round 200, so I'm sure there's more to be done. Then the Jade Emporium, I'm pushing my way upwards there, really trying to reach Sovereign Artifacts, because I should have gotten that a long time ago. So we're pushing our way up there. I'm trying to get my sneaking actually, moving. So big goal is Sovereign Artifacts, because I want to get that as soon as possible, because I'm missing a lot of bonuses there. We got our last bonus here from the lab, and easily because I have plenty of bandwidth. And then here I decided to upgrade some weapons. I want to make sure I can get all my weapons upgraded probably to the Marbiglass tier, and then we'll see what the God Shard bars are like. So that could take a while, but I definitely think the Marbiglass tier is very doable. So we're going to be getting all the weapons hopefully up to that tier. And hopefully all of the armor up to at least the Kruk tier, the World 5 tier. So that's kind of the plan for the moment, I think. And then try to get Emperor Opals on all characters. I have it on, I think, just about all of them. But maybe not quite. So, but you would think I should, considering I'm rank 50 in World 1 Dungeon. Anyways. So you can see the damage difference this is making. I am in the trillions now, so that's good to see. I still have work to do on cooking, unfortunately. I have recipes I do not have yet, so I'm trying to get those done. The good news was the actual time to cook them was nearly instant for all of these, so that's cool. But at the same time, I still definitely need at least one more spice I'm missing, if not more than that. So, yeah, we have another pet battle to do. What sucked was it took me a really long time to actually farm the spice for this one. It took me a couple weeks or something. So, hopefully the next one isn't quite so bad, but I'm sure it will be. These bonuses, though, are really good from these later foods here. Farming XP, sneaking XP, all essence gain, and summoning XP. Those are big bonuses. I'll definitely be putting ribbons on those, is the game plan. But yeah, so here you can see the starting essence gain that I had here. This is before I'm going to level these, and then I'm going to add a ribbon on top of that. So let's get in here and level these up and see what we get. I think Sticky Bun is going to really make a difference. Alright, so got it off of 1 ladle to 48. And already right there, we're seeing some gains. But now on top of this, we're going to add in a ribbon to the picture. And I'm probably going to put a rank 12 on that. So I did buy the highest tier ribbons from the shop. And I didn't get anything higher than 12. I could combine 2 of the 12s to get a 13, but I wasn't totally sold on that. I feel like I want to, for the moment, spread the ribbons out and maybe save a few for some of the other foods meals as I unlock them, to make sure I have ribbons to cover those, because the higher tiered ones are going to be tough. So I used a 12, and now you can see, yeah, essence gain is back up again, so that's pretty good. It does reach a point on some of these where it's just me comparing it against my previous gains. I don't really know what's good or bad. I'm just well, we made gains, so that's that. And then these XP ones should be really helpful, but I'm not going to really notice those immediately. We'll have to actually do some training here. But I do have to say, both sneaking and farming I've really started to push those since the Deathbringer update. Especially farming. So both of those really good. And then we got summoning XP as well. So there we go. We've got the meals for right now. Adding in a couple of ribbons there. I did rank 12 on Sticky Bun and the Frazzleberry. rank 11 on the potato one, and then gonna probably do another rank 11 on the seasoned marrow, just because we'll see. But I think just because I don't know how much I need. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll do that. We'll see. I can always modify these later, but I only have one more rank 12 left, and then 3 rank 10s. So, oh, and then 1 rank 11. So here we go with another Marby Glass, well, the first Marby Glass tier weapon. The first of hopefully many. But we still have to get the recipe for the melee one. So there is that complication, but I don't think that will take me very long. My drop rate seems to be pretty good at the moment relative to how it was, so I don't think farming things should be too much of an issue, especially with these huge damage increases that I'm getting. It's interesting how nobody uses the lava tier armor, like, basically at all. So I sort of realized if I can craft the lava tier stuff, the magma, tier stuff, I can just go right onto the Marby Glass the Kruk tier pretty easily. The hardest material requirements for armor were actually the troll armor. And I think it's because of the Nullo salts, but it's also a pretty big requirement on like Starfire bars and such as well. At least back when I was in World 4, like when World 4 came out, that seemed like an insurmountable thing at the time. But now it's like, if I can get past the troll armor, I can pretty much shoot right up to either Kruk or Marby Glass pretty easily, I think. So yeah, I have tons of Dreadlow bars, not a problem on that. So we're going to get a set of the Kruk armor for this character to start with, and then I'll just be kind of kitting them out one at a time. I'm not sure if I'll do them all in a video or if I'll just kind of do them on my own. And then one of the ideas I'd had for another video was to sort of review the account in like the IdleOn like auto review, or I could sort of go through my progress a little bit on like IdleOn efficiency, something like that, just to be able to, I guess, sort of self-review myself. I'm not trying to be super sweaty or try hard with this account at this point. I'm kind of just trying to like keep people following it in the loop and just kind of make gradual progress each week with a little bit of progress on gear. Because I don't really want to do the gear all at once, because I know I can kind of get burned out from it. The other thing I got burned out from were some of the daily activities, but now that there's no more Poppy or like, well, there's a little bit of the owl, but not too much of the owl. But now that those are kind of done, I feel a little bit better, because those were kind of intense for a bit. So we've got that setup done, and as you can see here, I've been working on my sneaking. Granted, I don't know if I showed where I was, but I had like pretty bad sneaking. One of my characters wasn't even like untied yet, so I finally got that done, and that character is catching up very quickly. And I've been trying to go back and get items. I got the Lotus Flower, Lotus Blossom, and that one's really helpful. So goals to do that, as well as get the Rosary item as well. Hopefully, I've been doing some work on Death Note here. You can see, was trying to go up to the Red Skulls on as many worlds as I could. I did get green mushrooms to the Eclipse, so that's helpful. Gonna see if we can go up a couple pickaxes here to help with mining samples. So we got the Marby Glass pickaxe, and I realized I had made it before I could actually use it. That was kind of awkward, so I went and just started using candies on God Shard, yeah, it worked pretty effectively. I was able to just candy myself right up to 99 with minimal candies, no problem at all. And then I did do one more because I realized I could easily craft the God Shard pickaxe as well. I was like, oh, I actually could do that and probably should do it just for samples. So we've got that one. First God Shard item that I have crafted at all. So that's pretty cool. 13 trillion mining efficiency. That should be good for some new prints, hopefully. and I decided to take some prints, got my AFK gear together, and we were able to start out there with 805 mil, and that's pretty good. I mean, not that good, but relative to where I was at 144, I think it's really good. I'm sure we can get it much, much higher than that, but that feels like a really nice gain compared to where I was. And I haven't even done a lot of the most recent content. I haven't done like almost any of the whole yet, or like any of that stuff, so I'm fairly confident that we can get this actually much higher. So the Vault did release. Vault, just super easy. I had enough cash to just max everything except for Wicked Smart, which, based on what I'm seeing on Reddit, seems to be the consensus that Wicked Smart gets very, very expensive. I did finally get my sneaking crew up a tier, and that seemed to be working pretty well. So the setup I was shooting for in the end was I got a couple characters with the Rosary combined with the Charm that doubles if you get 0% detection, so I was able to use that to get some pretty high gains on that tier. I've been making gains in Endless Summoning as well, although most of it's relied upon letting the enemy do a lot of damage to me, so I can buff my damage, and then suddenly I'll burst out a bunch of cards with hopefully Bloomies involved and Sparkies, and then use that to kind of overwhelm them. And this has worked pretty well up until some further tiers. I did eventually get walled at, I'm trying to think what I'm at, if it's like 51 or something. I eventually got walled on the one where it's like you have 1 hit point, and the problem is because I used the thing where when you get damaged you gain damage, I've scaled to the point where I can't use that on that particular round because there's only 1 hit point. So that one's kind of a problem for me. I think I'll have to actually get my stats up in order to actually pass that one. I can't really cheese it. So yeah, here we are at 50. I don't know if it was 51 I got stuck at or if it was a little bit farther, but overall I'm pretty happy with this, especially the gains I've been making recently. And yeah, there's the damage. I'm in the thousands of trillions now, so pretty solid damage gains. I did go for the Equinox Dream 4 pets for around, was it 155, I think? Whatever it was, I got it. You can see the combo here. The Looter, the Porcupine, the Refiller, and the Borger. Luckily, I had this bird Borger that was just in the front there, like 75k pet power, was just tanking super hard. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, this was super easy. I just turned on high performance and auto usability. It's very, very easy. I'm sure it was also easier because I had the ribbons on like the pet power things in the meals as well. That's a nice bonus. I was able to get to round 167 with this method, which was fine for me. I've already done 200 in the past, so didn't feel the need to try hard 200 again. That was so laggy when I did 200 before. This was not laggy at all, this run right here. And I'm sure it's because it seemed like these skulls that used to sort of go in a wave pattern, maybe it's high performance, but it seemed to counteract that, so it didn't show that part. So that's going to do it for this account update here. As you can see, doing pretty solidly with the bones per hour. And I'm going to keep working on the Deathbringer. I'm still just kind of floating between World 3 and World 4. So that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.